Okay, hello and welcome. Brett here with GetLocalLeads.ai. In this video, we're continuing our series, 5-minute questions for the founder. And we are helping to make sure your business is positioned to survive and thrive in this huge, just massive transition over to AI and really honestly away from search engines as we move forward. Okay, so now my team says I only have 5 minutes to do these, so I'm going to set my timer here. And let's read the question. So the question for today is do AI visibility tools work for e-commerce businesses? Okay. Well, here is what I would say to answer that is do, is AI visibility a strategy you should be using with your e-commerce business? Yes, absolutely. For example, ChatGPT just came out and said they're going to be opening up essentially payment processing and a product purchasing ability on ChatGPT. People aren't even going to have to go on the internet to see your product. ChatGPT won't even give a link to your website anymore. They're going to purchase it through ChatGPT. And there's over 700 million active daily users in ChatGPT. Okay, so yeah, if you're not optimizing your e-commerce business for AI visibility, that's you need to be doing that. Okay. Now, do AI visibility tools work for e-commerce businesses? That is hard to say. I'm sure there are some good ones, and I'm also sure there are not some good ones. And even the good ones can become outdated very quickly because of how fast the the industry is. I mean, there's a new release every day. Gemini 3 came out very recently. It is mind-blowing how smart this thing is and the answers it can provide, Like no this sounds very silly, but the AIs, they don't know the time, they don't know the date. And Gemini was like, well, today is, whatever day it is. And so you'll want to do it on this date and schedule it for that date. And I'm like, oh wow, it's real now. Like they're attached to reality. They know what's going on. Okay, so they're getting smarter and smarter, and there is an innovation every day, it seems like, and it's going to keep being like that for the foreseeable future. So I don't know that I would go for an AI visibility tool because how often are those being updated? I don't know. Now, and this is why over here with GetLocalLeads.ai, this is why we've started as a service. Now we're developing software. I mean, our software's got hundreds of thousands of lines of code over here. We have very sophisticated software, but there's so many changes so fast. We have to make sure our team stays in the loop to make sure the clients are always staying up to date because the software doesn't do that by itself. Yeah. Um, and so I would say find an agency that is going to serve you with real people. And yeah, sure, they use software and they're leveraging AI to be as effective as humanly possible. And also they have real people keeping up to speed with changes in the industry. So that would be my answer. Do AI visibility tools work for e-commerce businesses? I mean, unless you really know what's under the hood, you have no idea. It's just moving too fast. So get someone who can help you. If you are looking to talk about your AI visibility strategy, we would love to talk more. I'd love to talk with you and my team. You can go down to the description, book a call. Feel free to ask any other questions down in the questions comments as well. All right. So thanks for being in this video. We'll see you in the next 5-minute questions for the founder. God bless.